It's Friday. We are at Aldgate Station. It's Friday. It's about 16 degrees. There's an old wonderful church here with a clock on the top, surrounded by these modern glass buildings. We are getting close to tower, so you can see all the buses bringing the tourists here. Yeah, if we continue this way, we get to the tower bridge, and right there is the tower. Okay, you can actually see, I was not sure, but you can actually see the Shard. At one point it was the tallest building in whole Europe. Every building has a nickname. Over there, that one is the cheese grater. And the tower, you can see the people going around. On the left, they have the crown jewels. And in the middle they have the exhibition about the wild animals they used to keep at the tower. And we are here. All these cordons are here because that was the entrance, so probably there was a very long queue stretching out from those towers right there. Yeah, from here you can see the whole thing from top to bottom. That's a new thing. I haven't seen those benches where you can actually sit. I haven't seen them before. But these animals are here for a very long time, more than 10 years. And look, the weather is fantastic and very bright. It's just after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The original idea was that we wake up very early in the morning, and today actually I woke up very early in the morning without alarm clock, and those days are really special to me when I wake up without alarm clock in the right time. So we had all day in front of us, but after that I started to receive emails and I needed to react to all of them, fill up all those paperwork. So in the end we left the house like 4 o'clock or something, so we had only limited time, so we came to the tower. We haven't been here for 2 years. Look at that view. So there are so many changes. For example, these food trucks with Mexican taco and fish and chips. It's very busy, so we are lucky that we found a bench to sit on by the tower. Look, that man is clever, standing on that T trunk to take pictures of the Shard and the tower bridge. You see that part on the top, connected on the top? That is the best. You should go up there and see, because it has it has a glass floor. You can see the river, you can see the cars underneath. It's very good. It's very bright. We can enjoy the sun. It's like 5 o'clock. This is beautiful. It's spring. They actually have a closing time, so I need to make my way out. But in the last 5 minutes, I like to show you the river Thames. So now you can see the bridge. Yeah, there's a tower bridge and no tourists, blocking your visual. And what you see here, that tourist boat gonna leave just right now, and I need to leave this area. I show you the sunset now. Wonderful. It's time to leave and visit the nearest pub, I think. Yeah. When we bought the coffee in the morning, well, I told them that when I came to London I worked here, and they were like, what? So yes, when I came to London I was working there at Aldgate making coffees, and I have very, very, very good memories of that. And then I moved on. I was studying. Last year I finished my studies, so that is the first year for a very, very long time when I have no exam, nothing to stress about. But then of course there are family things and other things as well, so there's always something going on in London, and there's a beauty of it to live here. And many of my friends, they moved out of London because they were priced out. They thought that it's too expensive for them, so they find different countries or they move to the countryside. And I always, send them pictures and messages and stuff. I remember when I moved out from Hungary, I really love to receive messages from my country when they say what's the mood, what's the news, and what's happening where. And then it's always good to receive this kind of messages when you move away from a city. So I always, I send them messages about what's going on. When we were sitting at that bench by the river, looking at the Tower Bridge, and we were looking at the Shard, I sent out like a dozen messages to my friends, and I know that they enjoy this sort of messages. It's great. What you need to know about pubs, that more and more people are choosing non-alcoholic drinks. So when you walk around in a pub, you can see that people are drinking soft drinks, they drink water, they drink 0% alcohol, and still the vibe is so good. And the background noise is full of laughter and people talking about their experiences coming back from travels and stuff. It's a great place to be. And right now we are sitting in basically in this seat. What you can see here, I've been I've been waiting for this to be free for years and years, because from this spot, as you can see right there, but my mobile phone is quite old. I need to focus on it, but you can actually see through the window the Tower Bridge, and that is so great. Except of course if someone walks into my shot. So if you don't know, if you've never been to London, if you've never been to Europe, you're not familiar with the history, but the Tower of London is actually a prison, mostly for, yeah, well, it's a prison. So the best stories are always about people escaping from that prison. And the second best stories are regarding the wild animals they had there, like for example the polar bear. And they had this very very long chain, because they didn't give food to the polar bear. Those times the river Thames, they were full of it was full of fish, so they just let the polar bear swim in the river. What's amazing to me, what's amazing to us, that whenever we're walking to the pub, you see all these people, the group of three, four, five, and everyone is chatting, and everyone has a good time. So I'm obviously not alone. I'm not showing the others, but I'm with a group of people as well. And everyone started to talk. Everyone started to share stories as well, long stories, and all of them were so much fun to listen to. And these pubs, you don't see many people who are sad at all. I've been going to these pubs for a very very long time, and if I can recall, there's one person I can recall who was sad, and we talk about him even after years and years. So this we were in Stratford. It's in East London, where the Olympic Village was, when the Olympic took place in 2012 or something. And there was one guy sitting alone, and he ordered a bottle of wine with two glasses. So it made it appear that he is with someone, probably a lady, I don't know. And as the day went by, because we were there for like more than 2 hours, it turned out that he's alone, and he was drinking from he poured wine to both of the glasses, and he appeared to be like waiting, like the lady went outside maybe for smoking, or having a phone call or something like that. And he was just like that. It's like, so he made it appear that he's not alone, but he was alone, because after that he drank his wine, he drank from the other glass as well, and he just grabbed his bag and left. He was the only sad person I've seen in the pub since I've been going to the pubs, and I'm going all the time. It's like, I don't know. This is a very special place. So if I ever move away from London, this is what I'm going to miss. The pubs and the vibe,